Hi guys! Today I'm talking to Mirasol Flores. Mirasol is a Refocus data analyst student who has recently landed her first job in data analysis. Almost without technical background, she managed to reskill completely and start earning by 60% she used to. Today, she will tell us about her experience. Hi Mirasol, thank you so much for joining us. So how are you today?
I'm excited, Menji, and more of nervous.
Don't worry, this is going to be a fun interview. All right, so let's start talking about your past occupation. So, how was it? What's your day-to-day task?
I used to work in BPO industry as a client manager, and the normal task of a client manager is to receive calls, do some reports, especially that I was promoted to a trainer. So I am extracting report for the progress of my team, and also I am doing presentation to present to the management.
The usual question when it comes to past occupation was, how much are you earning back then? Was it enough?
I used to get 21,000 before, and in my stay in BPO industry for almost a decade, the highest salary that I got is 23,000. Because I'm considering the location and
Yes.
also the transportation allowance in accepting job or
I see.
accepting offers.
I see. So speaking of transportation, how long is the travel?
I allotted 2 hours
Hours.
going into work and then another 2 hours going home. Not included the time that I prepared
Yes.
going to work. So it is almost like 5 hours going back and forth, including my preparation.
I see. So that's like more than 4 hours of your life just going back and forth to work.
Exactly.
I see. So speaking of that, was it your dream to be in the BPO industry, or do you have another dream?
I was a graduate of computer science,
Yeah.
and I am a breadwinner of the family. Actually, I was a working student back then.
Wow.
I used to work in food chain, in department store, as a cashier, as a sales clerk, while I'm studying in my college. And my purpose after I graduate college is to get or to land a job right away. During that time, the available work or easiest job that I can get into is the BPO industry.
Yes.
I wasn't able to practice my course before.
So speaking of that, when was the moment you realized that something needs to be changed? And how was it?
When I was promoted as a trainer, when I'm doing a lot of admin tasks, extracting report, presentation, and providing like status of my team, that's when I realized that I want to get back or I want to pursue my course back
Yes.
then.
And how was the process of pursuing your dream? Was it hard? Is there anything that you need to change or something?
I already have 2 kids, so I want to have time with them.
Yeah.
Spending 5 hours in traveling is, and also going home like exhausted
Yes.
the travel in the transportation, and also in at work. I don't have time with my kids anymore.
Yes, that's correct. That's
Okay.
correct.
I plan to look for a job related to my course
Yeah.
that I can spend my time with my kids,
Yes,
and at the
that's correct.
same time I want to work at home to be with them.
So let's talk about your enrollment with Refocus. So why data analytics?
At first, I really don't know about data analysis. My goal before is to just look for a job that is related to my course,
Yes.
that is where I can work at home, and at the same time, I can get higher compensation. And when I'm browsing and looking at my social media account, that is where I notice Refocus. And compare with all of the ads that I used to see in my social media, it is like I already got all the information that I like by looking at it.
I see.
Not without clicking the ads, or everything's already there. So I was not able to look for other site or other options anymore, because all I need is already in the ads of Refocus. It's interesting what I mean.
I see, I see. So, did you get afraid, and how did your family reacted on this decision of yours?
When I decided to enroll in Refocus, I'm still working that
Yeah.
time. And Actually, it's really struggling on my part. To tell you honestly, my kids doesn't barely know me because they are just with their nanny the whole time.
Yeah.
And I just go and see them for like couple of minutes because I really want to sleep because I'm really tired of my work and also with the traveling.
That's correct.
And I really don't have time to do the modules or the course anymore. And my plan that time was to do it during weekends
I see.
where I have my off. When it comes to the decision, I talked to my husband, I talked to my parents that I don't want to do this anymore. I want to shift and I want to be in a job where it will be flexible. I can be with them, I can work. All those options that
Yes.
I'm looking for a job.
Was it worth it enrolling with Refocus?
Of course. And I even decided to quit working.
Oh.
I resigned after like a month of working and then studying because I really want to shift career.
So let's talk about your study. So how was it being a student with Refocus?
When it comes to the modules that Refocus offers, especially the module 1, it's
Yeah.
about Excel. And I really love working and doing or using Excel.
Yeah.
That's why I find it easy. But when I saw the rest of the modules of the course, I find it interesting and very challenging. And that's the reason why I decided that I need to focus.
Yeah.
I need to win this course or I need to finish and complete this course if I really want to get this job related to data analytics.
I see. Well, speaking of tough decision, what is the difficult part of having this kind of lifestyle, being a student and also working?
It's really, really hard since I'm already exhausted at work.
Yeah.
I'm already exhausted traveling. And then I have a lot of modules to view and to learn and assignment to work on. It's really, really hard for me. And the fact that I don't have time, with my kids, when I'm working, then I'll have this studying.
Yes.
So what makes me decide to pursue on this course is I just need to sacrifice for
Yes.
a bit or for a couple of months.
That's correct.
I know that at least 5 to 6 months already enough time for me, and then I can send application. The good thing about Refocus, they already offered like a guaranteed job.
Yes.
So I know that after a couple of months, I can land a job.
I see, I see. So, is there also an issue in terms of your financial management since you are working and then you're also studying and also need to provide with your family?
Yes, when it comes to the financial,
Yeah.
that is the major the major issue that I got. After a month of studying, I resigned at my work just to focus on my kids and also in my studying.
That's correct.
And then after a couple of months, like 2 to 3 months, my husband lost his job also.
Oh.
So we lost our car because he is like a Grab driver, and we lost our car. So we don't have any source of income anymore.
I see.
So I talked to my parents. Just give me a couple of months to learn more on this course. Then I know that I can get job after. I'm planning to apply after a year. Actually, this month. Luckily, I got a job last year.
All of the things that you just shared, the struggles, time management, financial issue, the question is it worth it still studying with Refocus?
Of course, I'm still studying until now. I'm still enrolled and finishing my my course in Refocus. In my current job right now, I have the option to apply for a higher position
Yes.
because other modules or other course that was offered by
Yes.
Refocus, they have like a position that I can use what I learned in Refocus.
I see.
So it's more income or higher compensation and career growth for me also.
You were able to find a job using the Refocus Career Center. So how was it? How's the process?
After 5 months, the module for Career Center was already available on my course. So I took that leverage to complete it since it's just more on self-discovery. So I was able to complete the module for career for like 2 days only. I was able to submit my resume and then submit all the assignment for the career module. And then I was able to book another appointment for career coach, which is Miss Mara. Actually, she told me that um, she will be sending, or Refocus will be sending my applications to their partner's company. And then I'm just thinking that, yeah, it's a holiday, then it might take longer than the usual. But after, like, on the second day, I was just surprised that I'm receiving a lot of calls in a day. First call that I got is, he's telling me that I submitted an application. In the back of my mind, did I submit an application? And then he told me that you submit an application through Indeed like that. And then I realized, oh, it's what my career coach is telling me 2 days ago, that they will be sending application on my behalf. I'm not prepared that time that I'll be receiving those calls, but I was able to ask the requirements that I'm looking for in a job. Is it should be work from home, and the salary or the compensation should be higher on what I'm previously getting. So when they called me, I already asked, is it work from home or on site? Then once they tell me that it's on site, I'm already rejecting it. So I used to receive like 5 to 6 calls in a day, aside from the emails and messages through social media and my personal number.
I see. So, basing on your experience, that not having a data analytics experience, was it hard to find a job or was it easy because of the career center?
It is easy because they will be the one to submit your applications. Where in my case, I really don't know where to start. I'm planning to do that time was because Upwork and online jobs was the famous or the popular website where I can apply. Those are actually my first option if in case. But since the career center was able to do it ahead of me, so it's really good that I already have a job right now without me doing the effort
I see.
in applying.
So, how is your job now? What is your day-to-day task?
The main role that I got is report analyst. I am extracting reports using their tools and then create like a presentation or like useful reports that the client or the user will, easy to understand. And then more on talking to the people that where I can get those data.
Question now is, what's the exciting part of your job right now?
The most important part of my job that I like is it's work from home, and I have the time to see my kids, and also to send them to bed, to fix the bed, and to feed them. All the mom's duties. Then I'm getting like higher compensation compared with what I'm getting before. So that is the second one. And it's a good thing that I was able to find a job that have a flexible hours. As long as I finish my work, then I'm done with the day. So I still have a lot of time to spend with my kids and at home.
I see. So is it safe to say now that you are more excited to work and more happy than before?
Yes, I am. I'm very happy on where I am right now and with the work that I'm working right now, because I really love data, and being an analyst is really challenging for me but very fulfilling, because it's like you're playing with the data, so it's very challenging.
I see. So you are working night shift, am I correct?
Yes, I
with
am.
an international company.
Yep.
I see. Does it give you like more opportunities now compared before?
When it comes to opportunities, yes, that I still have a lot of time. I'm still completing my course right now. I'm with Python modules, so I'm using that time to complete the module or to complete the whole course, and then I'm trying to are planning to get like a part-time or freelance job.
So what is the most significant change comparing to your previous job?
The most significant change when I enrolled in Refocus was, or when I got this job, is I don't need to travel anymore. I already save 5 hours of my time and use it with my kids. And also second is I can provide more to my family and help my husband providing for our family since I'm getting higher compensation compare with what I used to get before.
All right, so Mirasol, many think that data analysis is difficult to study without a technical background. What can you say to those people?
I was able to do it. I was able to land a job and I'm almost done with my course. So if I am, which came from a BPO industry, can do it, what more with the other that has like experience also related to data analytics. If I can do it, they can also do it. They just need to have like the eagerness after finishing this course that they will land or they will get a job. That's already enough motivation for them to complete this module or to complete the course.
Thank you so much, Mirasol, for sharing your stories. And I believe that many students and future students of Refocus will be more than happy to take the course because of your story.
It's my pleasure and thank you so much for having me here.